welcome back to my channel. I'm going to make leek and potato soup, and I've been asked so many times to show the recipe that I use. Now I make it in Soup Maker, which is here, and you haven't seen one. This is what goes inside. This is what mushes it all up, but I don't do it mushy. I like my leek and potato soup lumpy, chunky. So what I've got is, I've got a pound of potatoes. They're actually just over, but I've got to peel them yet. Just over a pound of leeks, but they'll be a pound when I've chopped them. Don't usually get onion in them, but I like it with onion, but you don't have to put it in. I usually put a good sized onion in. There's two small ones there. Some squeezy garlic, some chicken stock cubes. I use chicken, you can use vegetable, pardon me, vegetable or chicken. And I will need about 1 litre of boiling water just to dissolve these in. If you're doing it in a big pan, right, you'll need a couple of litres of water, you know, 1.5 litres to 2 litres of water. And you can use maybe 3 stock cubes, but I advise if you use 3 stock cubes, don't put any salt in it. Put some pepper in it, but don't put salt in it, because these can be quite salty. I've also done it with the stock pots and the jelly like things. They was alright. I've done it with vegetable stock cubes, so you can do either way you want. I'll show you both ways. I'll tell you the way in a pan, but I'm going to do mine in the soup maker. Right, I'm back. I've just chopped everything up, so I'm going to show you. There looks a lot of leeks there, but that is only those 2 leeks. I've only used 1 onion because there is a lot of leeks there, so I've just used 1, chopped it up. Doesn't have to be fine, it's going to cook down. And these are the potatoes. These are about the size of chunks that I use. I do. Don't make them too big, but don't make them too small, because if you make them too small, they just completely disappear. Got my pepper, and I've got my squeezy garlic, and I've also got 1 litre of stock. Like I say, you'll probably need more of this if you're going to do it in a pan. So I'll show you in a pan first. You need a biggish pan. I use what I'd probably make a stew in with a lid. And what you need to do is to put a tablespoon of oil in the bottom. Everything, when you're cooking like that, everything is done slowly, because you don't want anything to brown. So you put your leeks in, and your onion, and your squeeze of garlic, which I'm going to do now, which is, I don't know, a couple of teaspoons, if that, teaspoonful of that and a half of garlic. So you, into your pan with your oil, really slowly, about 10 minutes. Don't keep stirring it all the time, but give it a stir every now and again. And you're really just going to sweat down the leeks and the onions. Don't let them brown. So you turn it right down. If it takes 15 minutes, that's fine. When that's done, you need to add in your potatoes and then add in your stock. And then you want to bring it to the boil and simmer it for about, I would say, 20 minutes. Check it after about 16 minutes. See if your potatoes are still holding, but you know, like when you're boiling potatoes, if it drops off the knife, you don't want them al dente, but you don't want them soggy. So after about 15 minutes, keep your eye on it, keep checking. Take the lid off the pan for the last 10 minutes. So keep the lid on the pan for about 10 minutes. Then you want to let it reduce a bit, because you will then, once it's all cooked, you will then put half a pint of milk in, so that'll bring your stock back up, but that gives you that creaminess. Now I don't do that part, not in my soup maker, because I always put cream in mine as I'm serving it, so it stays in here without the cream in. So that's how you would make it in a pan. I'm sorry I'm not making it that way, but I just don't have enough stuff to make it both ways. So all I need to do in my soup maker is to put all this in. You can guarantee I'm going to get it all over the place. It looks a lot, but as you know, when you're cooking leeks and onions, they just go to nothing. So that's all my leeks in. And if you haven't got a soup maker and you're as much a lover of soup as I am, buy one. They're absolutely fantastic. And I use mine probably twice a week, which is a lot. So in go my potatoes. Now I've got a limit to what I can put in mine. I think it's about here. Yeah, it's about here. This is my maximum. I do sometimes let it go over. So in goes, I knew that was going to go everywhere. In goes my stock. I've left half of it behind. I can't stand waste. I can't stand it when I see cooks do this and they just let it put the thing down. I suppose they think they're being, I don't know, frugal. I don't really know. So this goes on. So this is only if you're doing it in the soup maker. Plug it in, it'll beep. I like mine on chunky, so you do the mode on chunky, mode on chunky. And go. And that'll take 28 minutes. That's all it takes. I was going to put the pepper in, I forgot, but I will do it at the end. But don't put salt in. If you're using a lot of stock cubes, don't put the salt in. Let whoever's eating it put the salt in, because honestly it does definitely gets quite salty with stock cubes. If you're lucky enough to get chicken stock that you've boiled up yourself, you would need to put salt and pepper in. So I'm going to come back in 28 minutes. That's my soup finished. It's had 28 minutes and I'm going to show you a lot of it. There's the soup itself. It looks a bit brown. I won't look at that in a minute. Pop a little bit of pepper in. I'll let whoever's going to have it do it to their taste. I like quite a lot of pepper, and I like a little bit of cream. So when you've done it in the pan, you would, after you've simmered it and your potatoes nice and tender, pop in half a pint of, I use semi-skimmed milk. Pop that in, and yours will turn out looking just like this. I hope you can see that. That is your leek and potato soup. I hope I've explained it well. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, give it a like, and subscribe if you want to see more. I'm going to do next, hopefully during this week, I'm going to do a couple during this weekend. One, I'm going to make some shortcake. And two, I'm going to show you the easiest way to make the best Yorkshire puddings. So I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you again in the next one. Bye for now.